I was like, what is alert? And then, sounds pretty hardcore, but maybe I'll look into it, just see what it is, maybe go through the basic training.
I knew nothing. I didn't watch any videos, no nothing. I thought I was in pretty decent shape, but soon learned I wasn't.
Came here and it was like, you know, I probably won't come back for second and third phase because I really don't like basic training.
Basic wasn't exactly the best experience, at least for the first, it was a good experience, but the first 5 weeks didn't exactly go very well because I didn't have the best attitude. Then I decided if I put in a little bit more effort, it would probably end up being a little bit better of an experience and learning.
Because basically, basic tears you down, tells you you suck, gives you a little bit to build off of, like a platform to build off of, and then kind of leaves you hanging.
And then towards the end of basic training, I was like, this is actually a lot of opportunity here.
I wasn't really originally planning on doing anything beyond just basic training. Then I did basic training, and then I was like, oh, well, this is actually really helpful. It was hard, but it's challenging. It was really good. It grew me a lot. So I came back for ERT, and during that, it kind of helped in a different area.
I really grew a lot in ERT and built a structure or I built a framework of where I want to go with my life upon the foundation that was built in basic training.
Kind of like basic training really gets you into the mindset of discipline. ERT lets you focus on that and lets you actually practice doing that on your own time.
The opportunity to grow and just have everything out on the table that you wouldn't really get out on the table at home because you're kind of afraid what people think. We all go through problems and we're all kind of in the same places. So we have a lot of common ground with different guys and a lot of opportunity to grow and to see each other grow in the areas that we're growing in or need to grow in.
Even just with basic, it was a total change that they could tell. Just doing hard things that I didn't want to do. I don't love water that much, so I did dive during ERT, then heights with tech, so that was a very big stretching experience.
I really respect all my cadre and the amount of time they gave up for me, and I thought, you know what, I'd really like to at least help part of that. And then I showed up, and it's like, okay, well, I'm actually going to be squad leader now. And what really was the best is when I started giving wisdom searches to them, started helping them, talking to them, work through problems, some of the same things I struggled with, and that's what really helped see kind of like, okay, life's not about me, life's about other people. I can be focused on other people, basically giving up your life for them and not focusing on yourself, focusing on them. And that's what really grew me a lot, and that's why I enjoyed it, is just seeing them profit because of what I've given up, seeing what I sacrificed and they gained from it.
Throughout the quarter, I was attempting to use my time wisely. I basically live for the goals. I make a checklist. Then I get that list done, and I don't consider my day successful unless I get that list done. Unfortunately, hanging out and having relationships doesn't work like that. It's very spontaneous. So you have to be willing and ready to be there and interact fully with people. Because in life, you never actually know what's going to happen. You have to just roll with the punches, essentially.
Going back a little bit, basic training, I didn't really want to change. I thought I had arrived, and I realized that it's not really about me, and I'm not really all that great. I realized I was really below par, and I really wanted to change that because I did not want to stay where I was. I realized that it was a really stupid, ugly, nasty place to be in my life where I was, and to be stagnant, and that's really not fun. So I wanted to grow, and I didn't really know how to do that, so that's why I came back to ERT. And it was really beneficial to come back to ERT.
Because if you don't know why you're here on earth, there's no point to be here. But if you know why you're here and then go after that, that's when you'll really get to kind of the ultimate goal of life. If you don't know why, it's like you're not going anywhere, you can't go towards that. But if you know why you're here, that's kind of what everything else hinges on. And so I'd tell someone that even though it may be hard living for Christ, like doing all the hard things, taking the hard way instead of the easy way, it's going to pay off eventually. It's going to pay off in the end. And even if it feels like it's not worth it, it's because we don't have the right perspective yet. It's like we're not on the other side of eternity looking back. We're only looking the one way. We can't see back on ourselves yet. But once you get there and look back, then you'll realize, oh, that was worth it. That's a good decision to make. It's just sometimes hard to see that in the here and now.